Okay, this is a packet tracer video um, about examining or comparing the mesh topologies. So we're going to compare a full mesh to a partial mesh topology. And then the interfaces have been addressed and the EIGRP has been configured as the routing protocol. All necessary configuration commands have been entered into the router and the networks are fully functionable. So the first thing we're supposed to do is go to the inspection tool, which is right here, and I've done that, and get the routing table off of HQP router and off the HQF router in the full mesh. So this is the partial mesh, and this one here is the full mesh. And we first need to notice the difference in how many routes are in each table. The full mesh has more routes because it's full and every device connects to every device. And the partial mesh has less because we don't have this connection going from this router to this router. So that would be 2 more connections that you would have there. Okay, so that being said, we need to check on the HQP, which is right here. These two addresses, 192.168.0.204/30, is one is on serial 000 port and one is on 001. And their next hop, the 000 goes to 0.193 and the 001 goes to 0.198. And then up on the full mesh router table, we need to look at these two. 3.196, and we have one that's on the 000 port, and it's going to go to 172. Its next hop is 172.16.3.193. And the 001 port is 172.16.3.206. So in step 2, we're going to go back down here and we're going to watch these two right here. And I'm going to go into the BR2P router. And I'm going to go to the CLI. And I'm going to shut down the interface serial 001, which is actually this one right here. So we watch that. Whoops, if I get there. And then we're going to do shut. So when I hit enter, these are going to go away as soon as I hit enter, because I'm going to shut them down, so it's not going to see them no more. So what, they're gone. Imagine that. So now we're going to start it back up, and we're going to observe the convergency of the network, and it may take a little bit for both routes to be reinstalled. So to do that, we just type in no shut, and when I hit enter, they should come back up. There's the first one, 000, and it's going to take a little while for the 001 to come up, which is actually the one I shut down now. There it is. Sweet deal. So, oh, well, I guess it helps if I can spell exit right. Okay. So now, which interface is used to reach 192.168.0.160? Let's move this stuff around here a little bit. There's my 160 right here. Okay, it's going to be this 000. It's going to be the serial 001 because it was this IP address that we were working with. Okay, that's my conclusion on that. I could totally be wrong, and if I am, Don, please let me know. So on router BR2P, shut down the interface serial 000. So let's go back in here. We're going to do interface 0/0/0, and we're going to do shut. So it should shut this one down right here, but we'll watch them and see. It didn't. It actually shut down this other one. I find that interesting. It shut this one down because we have no connection. We have no green dots. So to answer that question, it says, how will the HQP get to the 192.168.0.160 network now? Well, it will go, the HQP will go up this way, down, and over, or it can go this way, down and over. So now we're going to put it back up. Whoops, I guess that don't work. It's because I got my book sitting in front of me and my hands aren't in proper typing. Okay, so it's back up. We have it back up. And what happens to the routes to the 192.168.0.60? They all come back on. So that's what happened there. And in the routing table, they converged. Convergency. All right. So, let's close this one out for now. We're going to go to simulation mode. And we're going to do the filters. We're only going to do EIGRP, which is what we want. And we're going to capture forward button, and we're going to examine the EIGRP packets and routing table as the network converges. So it's doing the full mesh one now. And we can speed this dude up. Well, I must have done something wrong here. What if we're over here? Okay. There we go. Must not have done something right. Hold it. It's going like way too fast now. Every time I use this program, I learn something new. Okay, so we're watching it over here. Goes up there. Goes down the HQP. And that's where it goes down to the BR3P. And then it goes back up to BR1P. And then out. Then it goes back over to the full. Okay. Okay. All right. So in step 3, we examine the routing table and observe the convergency of a full mesh topology, which we kind of just did that, but we'll follow the steps here. So on the first of all, let's pull up this again, routing table. Okay. And on the BR2F, we want to shut down serial 001. And I believe these are the two we're looking at. I'll go back up here and look. .196. Yep. Okay. So on this one, we want to shut down interface serial 001. Okay, shut. Okay. They did not remove those two networks. Why? Shut. They're still there. Oh, because we're still in simulation mode. That's why. Dork. Okay. They're removed now that we figured that out. And we've got no green lights on this connection right here. So this is the one that we've shut down. So now we're going to bring the interface back up. Good Lord. We'll put no shut. And if we watch down here, it'll come back up. There's the first one on serial 000. We're waiting for 01. Okay, there it is. Okay, which interface is used to reach the 172.16.3.128? It's going to be your serial 001. Okay. On router BR2F, shut down the interface 000. /0/0/0. Okay, and remember these are the two we're looking at right here. And when we did this in the partial mesh, it took the 001 interface. So let's see what it does here. Shut. It took the 001 again. And how will it get to the 3.128? It's going to go through the 001. It pulls the 001 off of the routing table and leaves the 00 on there. So that's how it's going to go through the serial interface 001. Okay, so bring the interface back up. Okay, no, shut. And we got our, gotta wait for the 1 to come up. Got all of our connections back. We're back up. What happens to the routes to the 172.16.3.128? They're all up. And they're back in the routing table. Okay, so if I go to simulation mode, now I seriously think that I'm supposed to do this. We're supposed to shut that down. And then we're supposed to, so we've got this shut down. We want to see how it gets here. It don't with that shut down. It don't go over here. Okay, so now let's bring that back up. And see what happens. Send them out. Okay, so if I go in and exit here, do interface, interface 001. Okay, shut. Okay, so now that one's shut down right here. So now what's it going to do? It just goes around, goes this way, because that one's shut down. So it has alternate routes to do to get over here that it keeps it shorter. Interesting. So if we put that up, now everything's up and it's going to go back around. So if we go over here and we do shut. That don't work. Shut. Yeah, I froze it up now. So I just shut this line down right here. Instead of it going across, it goes this way. My program's kind of screwing up here. I suppose my greatest blessing for the night is that my mic was not on mute and you could hear me do all of this. So no matter if you shut it down or you don't, when you shut it down, it finds a different route, even if it's in partial mesh or a full mesh topology. So okay. So that concludes this video of what happens if a line goes down or you lose connectivity from one router to another in a full mesh or a partial mesh. I hope you got as much humor out of this as I did. Thank you, Don, for a fabulous job. Ta-ta!